Hey, everybody, and welcome to the second edition of Labor in the Ledge. And this week we're not excited, we're actually very depressed to be talking about what we're talking about. We're excited to have Patty Quinzi, who is the Director of Public Affairs and Legislative Counsel for the Texas American Federation of Teachers. Patty, what we want to hear from today is we hear all this talk about vouchers. Can you tell everybody, what is a voucher? Let's just all be dealing with the same thing.
Well, to put it simply, a voucher is a subsidy for wealthy families who are already sending to private schools. What's been offered at the legislature has not been full tuition for any kind of private school. And I should note that parents who use a voucher, especially parents with a child with special needs, would lose all of their federal rights and due process rights that they all have at the public school. So it's really a scam.
So why, given that public education is underfunded already in this state, why would we talk about taking a bunch of that money and giving it to wealthy parents to send their kids to private school? It doesn't make sense to me.
Well, that's because you're a rational person, Mr.
That's
Levy.
the nicest thing
And
anybody's ever said about me.
that's
Thank
because you
you.
love your public schools.
I do.
But the plan has always been to underfund, declare failure, and to privatize. So a lot of these voucher ideas come from folks like ALEC, the American Legislative Exchange Council, corporate folks who would like to privatize and cash in on public schools.
There's a lot of that going around, and so what are we doing about it? Like I know that people hear about it and they get mad, but what can you do when you're sitting there and you see your kid's school that needs so much, and now you hear these proposals that they want to take even more money from the schools and give it to private folks?
Well, the best thing you can do is call the people who represent you. That's your state representative and your state senator. And we actually make it very easy for folks to do that with our legislative hotline. We have easy click to calls and click to texts offerings. So please go to our website at texasaft.org and sign up for our hotline to stay informed. But the best way to be informed is also to let your community folks know that it takes a village and we all need to press on the legislature because the governor is running on this idea.
Yeah, and if the governor's for it, got to take a good look at it.
Mhm.
And really, folks, those of you, this is an issue that touches everybody. It's an issue that matters a lot to school teachers, the folks who teach your kids, the folks who take your kids to school, the folks who serve them lunch. This is critical to them, but really what it's about is your kids. Are your kids going to have the first class education that they need to achieve their dreams when they grow up? And if they continue down this road of breaking up the schools and giving the money to private folks, we're not going to have that anymore. And as working people, we know the importance that education plays in our futures. So thank you for joining us. Please get active. Please do something. Our future and our kids' futures depends on it. So thanks for that. Thanks for your time this week, and we'll see y'all next time. Thank you. Thanks, Patty.
Thank you.